Today we're going to repair the faucet cartridge and the faucet. As you can see, the cartridge has started to leak badly, which leads to unnecessary water waste and other problems. So, how do we fix this? First, we need to figure out which cartridge is leaking, hot or cold water. We can do this by either testing the water or by shutting off the supply valves. One by one, the hot water faucet, then the cold water faucet. Well, we've ascertained that the cold water faucet is leaking. As expected, it's located on the right side according to standard. Let's get started on disassembling this faucet and removing the cartridge. Let's see what happened to it. To remove the cartridge, we'll need first of all an adjustable wrench, pliers, a Phillips screwdriver, and some WD-40. It's a very good universal lubricant for all kinds of threaded connections and more. Before removing the cartridge, we need to make sure that the cold water supply is turned off. We open the cartridge, and since no water is running, we can start working. First, we carefully remove the valve cover using the pliers, ensuring a firm grip to avoid any slippage. It usually unscrews easily, but sometimes it can be quite tough to unscrew due to rust or tightness. In such cases, using a lubricant or a specialized tool can help, and with patience and the right technique, there's always a way to solve it. After successfully removing the valve cap, we can clearly see the screw that securely attaches our valve to the cartridge. This screw is crucial for the proper functioning of the system, as it ensures the valve is tightly connected, preventing leaks and maintaining pressure. Observing the screw closely after removing the cap allows us to assess its condition and ensure everything is in place for optimal performance. Sometimes this screw can be really gummed up and rusty. For this, we essentially use WD-40 spray, which we need to very carefully and thoroughly spray on this valve and let it completely and properly soak for a full 15 minutes. After letting the valve soak, we carefully and gently take the screwdriver and slowly, with precision and caution, unscrew the valve from the cartridge using the appropriate tool, ensuring a secure grip to avoid damage to the delicate parts of the mechanism and maintain its integrity. Since the valve screw turned out to be for a flat screwdriver, which is specifically designed for such screws, we take a flat screwdriver and carefully unscrew the valve from the cartridge. I've removed the valve, and now let's set it aside for later use or inspection. This is an important step in the process, ensuring that the valve is handled with care to avoid any damage. The second step will be to remove the protective cover of the cartridge. For this, we use an adjustable wrench, which we adjust to the size of our plug. And we slowly and carefully unscrew it counterclockwise, ensuring a secure hold using the appropriate tool. In different faucets, the plug can be made of different materials. In our case, it's plastic and covered with a shiny material, so you need to turn it carefully, especially when tightening, to avoid cracking it. After unscrewing the protective cover, we see the cartridge. To remove the bolt, we'll use an adjustable wrench, which is a versatile tool that can be adjusted to fit various sizes of nuts and bolts, and we'll also carefully unscrew it in a counterclockwise direction, ensuring that it loosens smoothly without any resistance. It came off easily, without any difficulty or need for excessive force. That's it. The cartridge is removed. So what's the problem? We'll figure it out after we take it apart. So our cartridge is removed. Now we need to carefully and thoroughly find out the reason why it's leaking. A very detailed visual examination indicates that the particular component known as the stem on the cartridge is indeed loose. Most likely, the gasket that's between the stem and the body has worn out. Let's start disassembling the cartridge. The cartridge we have is ceramic, half-turn. There are also cartridges with rubber gaskets that are threaded, but that's old news. So, we first carefully remove the rubber gasket, which is a crucial component, and gently place it on the wooden table that is nearby. Then, we proceed to take off the retaining clip, which is securely fastened from our sleeve. This clip is essential for holding parts together, and removing it requires a bit of precision and care. So, here we have two ceramic inserts that are ground against each other to a perfect state. As for their fitting, our faucet isn't leaking. Everything is perfectly fine and in order here. Now, we carefully and meticulously take out the stem from its secure position. Having gently and cautiously removed the rod, we can clearly and distinctly see that the plastic gasket has unfortunately and regrettably lost its original strength and has become noticeably thin, fragile, and weak. This deterioration is evident as the gasket no longer holds its form and appears to be on the verge of breaking apart. To restore it, you need to buy a new one, but there aren't any gaskets like that at the market. There's an option to make a similar one out of wire. Considering the diameter of our wire and the size of the gasket, in my case, the thickness of the wire should be 0.8 mil. It fits perfectly from a TV cable as the central conductor. The wire should be copper or made of any other material. The wire should be copper or made of any other material. Of high quality, reliable, and durable stainless steel colored material. We take out the gasket that has lost its thickness, worn down over time, and completely shrunk in size. In this step, we replace the gasket with a piece of copper wire. Copper is chosen for its excellent conductivity and flexibility, making it ideal for maintaining electrical connections. This careful substitution ensures the system continues to function. I discovered and picked up this method online. And after thoroughly researching and testing it, I've already tried it out myself. It works quite well for effectively and efficiently restoring this specific type of faucet cartridge. Using wire cutters, we carefully and precisely cut the thickness and length of our wire, ensuring it is suitable for our needs, and then we'll skillfully bend it to perfectly fit the diameter of the stem, making sure it aligns with our design. For this, you'll need some pliers. Maybe a larger size. Let's take another pair of pliers. We continue. The new wire gasket should fit tightly and securely against the faucet cartridge stem, ensuring a proper seal. This is done so that the rubber gasket fits better against the body of the faucet cartridge. Here it almost fits. To the diameter, we bend just a little bit of the excess slightly. The main thing is to ensure a tight fit against the base. Because it's made of a relatively soft type of metal, stainless steel, which is known for its durability, and copper as well, there won't be any corrosion or seizing. The component known as a faucet cartridge is an essential part of the plumbing system. Once we have carefully fitted the copper wire gasket securely into the sleeve, we proceed to meticulously take a detailed inventory of the gasket to ensure everything is accounted for and in its proper place. The cartridges in the gasket are indeed in good condition and don't currently need to be replaced, so in this case, they'll absolutely still serve us well. We carefully and securely insert our cartridge gently into the body with precision and care. As we can see, there's a groove for securing the cartridge in the body of the faucet. We secure it with the retaining spring and see that the play is gone. There shouldn't be any play in this position. We secure it with the retaining spring and see that play is gone. In this particular position, it is crucial that there is absolutely no play or movement whatsoever. This ensures stability and proper function. Following this, we proceed to carefully install the ceramic insert into its designated place. The ceramic insert plays a vital role in maintaining the integrity and performance of the system, ensuring everything operates smoothly and efficiently. And tighten it up. With the outer ceramic insert, we carefully and securely finish the assembly with a rubber seal. As we can see, the rubber seal tightly presses the ceramic inserts. against the body of the faucet cartridge. Now ideally there shouldn't be any leaks. As we can see, there's no need to buy a new faucet cartridge. We can make a quality and proper repair. Now, let's check it on the mixer to see how it holds the water and how it performs. Using an adjustable wrench, we install the faucet cartridge into the mixer. Now let's check it on the mixer to see how it holds the water and how it performs. Using an adjustable wrench, we install the faucet cartridge into the mixer. You need to tighten it with medium tension, not too loose and not too tight, because if you tighten it too loosely, the cartridge will come off when you try to unscrew it. If you tighten it just a bit too much, it will be really hard for us during the next disassembly. We securely install the protective cap. We securely screw on the valve. And the decorative cap. Alright, now we can turn on the water and check how our faucet cartridge holds up. So, we've installed the faucet cartridge for the cold water, and now we'll check how it works after the installation. As you can see, the movement is smooth, it opens and closes the water well, so our efforts were not in vain. This method is great for those who don't want to buy a new faucet cartridge and can repair this one themselves.